Hello class. Welcome to another fun day of pre-algebra. Today we are doing 11-2 congruent triangles. Today's shout out will go out to, let me see, we'll do Melon, so she doesn't yell at me. Shout out to Melon. Alright, let's get started. We're switching from similar to congruent triangles or figures. Congruent means they are identical. They're the same shape and same size, so it makes it very straightforward when we're trying to do these problems. We're no longer trying to find how much bigger the shape is. We're trying to see what sides and angles are exactly the same. So we need to identify the corresponding parts. Well, the corresponding parts are the parts that match up or correspond in the two triangles. So if we look down here in this picture, we have this triangle ABC and triangle DEF. This is how we write that they're congruent. This symbol right here means they are congruent. It's kind of like an equal sign with a little squiggle above it. So equal sign like that. That means congruent. And that tells me that these two triangles are identical. They're the exact same size and shape. And now the order they put the letters here are the orders in which the sides correspond. Okay? So without even seeing the picture, I know that A is going to be the same as D in the other one. And the number of dashes in the picture also tell you that. So A has one loop in it right there. D has one loop. That means those angles are equal. C is kind of hard to tell, but it has two loops or two dashes there. F has two. And then F has two, and then right here, E is a right angle, B is a right angle. So they're the same. Alright, so that's how we identify corresponding parts. We're looking for the sides that match up and are the same. So again, the order of the letters tell us how they correspond. So without even looking at this picture up here, I know that angle Q is going to be the same as angle T. Angle R is the same as U. Angle S is the same as angle V. The sides are also the same way. QR, the first two letters make side QR. Those are going to be the exact same size as TU. They correspond, the order. RS, the second and the third letter, are going to be equal to UV, however far those are. And then SQ, first and last, or last and first, is going to be V and T. Okay? And again, if they give you a picture, they'll put the dashes that tell you. UV has one dash, RS has one dash. Alright? So, we want to be able to write congruent statements. Triangle JKL is congruent to what triangle? Well, if they're congruent, that means all the sides are the same and all the angles are the same. We'd have to write the correct order of them. So, JKL, J comes first. Angle J is right here. What does J match up with in the other triangle? Well, M. So I put M first. My second letter is K. Well, K has two loops in it. N has two loops, so N is my second letter. Last letter, L, three loops. Or we only one option left, but we can check it. It is P. So fill in the blank with triangle MNP. Same thing down here, BAC. All they did was they told us that this triangle was congruent to this triangle. And now they switch up the letters on us, which is fine. Okay. Here they had ABC is congruent to triangle HGF. Well, that tells me A is congruent to H, B to G, C to F. Those correspond. But now they put B first. So what letter is going to go first now? Well, B matched up with G, so G goes first. Then A went second. A matches up with H, so H comes next. So we're just playing a matching game, really. C matches up with F. F comes there, right there. So triangle BAC is congruent to triangle GHF. Just playing the matching game. Here's another quick example, DEF. This one's a good one to go over just because there's no angles marked. But if I look, DEF. So DEF. So DE has one dash right here and goes up. So D to E and then up to F. That has three dashes. So we have to follow that same pattern. We have to go from the one dash up to the three dash. So here's what I can't do. I can't just say, well, QPR is the same, because QP does have the one line, but going up to R has the two dashes there. That's not correct. I need to go from the one dash to the 3 dash. So the correct answer would be P, Q, R. It goes 1 dash to 3 dashes. So P, Q, R. If you put what was it, QPR, that would be close, but it would not be correct. Because you want to make sure the P and the D match up, the E and the Q match up, and the R and the F. Alright? Almost done here. Again, now we're just playing the matching game again. Tells me the measure of angle W is 60 degrees in this picture. Well, W is right there. That's 60 degrees. What does that match up with? Well, if you can't tell where that matches up with in the other one, let's look at the congruent statement they give us right here. Alright? W is 60. W is the middle one. S is the middle one. So that tells me S is also going to be 60 right there. They tell me ST is 30. Well, ST are the last two letters. So I got to match up with the last two letters there. So if ST is 30, then WX is 30. Well, WX is 30 right there. Okay, just playing the matching game. Nothing too difficult today. Almost done. Last one. Now I want to know, do I have enough information to say these two triangles are congruent? They give me all the numbers and the markings, yes or no, are they congruent? So I need to check, are all three angles that correspond equal to each other? And are all three sides that correspond equal to each other? Well, does G have an angle that is equal to it? Yeah, P down there, they both have one loop. So G and P are equal. H has 2 dashes. Q has 2 dashes. They're equal. And then F has 3 and R has 3. So the angles are good. The angles are checked. Now I gotta do the sides. So let's do GH. GH is 9.5. Do I see one that matches up in the other one? Yeah, 9.5 right there. So GH and PQ are the same. Let's check this bottom one. HF is 6. Well, QR is 6. Those match up. And last one, FG is 8 and PRRP is 8. 3 angles that match up, 3 sides that match up. Yes, they are congruent. And they want to write a congruent statement. So just write them as they match up. They put G first. G has 1 loop. P has 1 loop. H has 2 loops. Q has 2 loops. F has 3. R has 3. That's the order you want to put it in. Now you don't have to put necessarily 1, 2, 3 in that order, but you do have to match them up. Okay, you could go, 3, 2, 1. Like, wait, we'll go back to this example up here. This one? No. This one down here. They rearrange the order, which is fine. Just gotta match up with however order they want. Alright, so if we can play the matching game, we can identify what looks the same, what is the same. We're going to do just fine today. Congruent triangles. Find the parts that match up, see if they're equal.